Alright, hello, actually let me put her in the distance down because I'm fucking jungle. Welcome to, I don't know like what this video will be, but it's more of a like videos that I'll expect. Okay, so basically in UHC, being good in PvP is not necessarily all you need to do to be good in UHC. There's a lot more aspects to it, and I'm going to be talking about a few of them, at one of them at least in this video. So I prepared some stuff for this video, so it will take me like 10 years to like take all the stuff out of the thingy. So yeah. Alright, so basically I'm gonna be talking about inventory management in this video, and how I arrange my inventory, how I think you by like the viewer should like do it. I don't know, whatever you wanna call it. So I'm gonna be arranging my inventory the way I use it. Actually, let me get a bow and some arrows. Alright, so the yellow thing is just Resourcepack pack. It's don't worry about that. It's in every pack like that. I don't know why, but yeah. What I like to do in UHC, okay. Let me just arrange my inventory the way I use it, and then we'll discuss how, in my opinion, you should be. So basically, there's, unlike UHC meetup, you have a shit ton of items you need for UHC, like pickaxe, crafting tables, diamonds, apples, like, you know, to like make extra resources later on. And one of the problems is how do I manage my inventory management in order for me to do good in the UHC. So what I recommend is having 2 sets of armor, of extra diamond armor. So I'll just throw it on the ground so I can pick it up easily. Because okay, I use 3 personally, but I think it's a bit of overkill for people that like are not experienced with how like those stuff work. So I don't want you to like mess up your own games, and I think you should practice at least before using 3 armor sets. So I think 2 extra armor set is really good. So actually let's get some books. Prot. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and I have an anvil obviously, so let's just put Prot 2, Prot 2, Prot 1, Prot 1. Let's imagine that I have those boots are Proj and those boots are Prot 2. So what I recommend is having a dedicated spot for each item in your inventory. So what I mean by that is you have to know always at 100% of the time where everything you might need for every single situation is in your inventory. So for example, if my inventory is messed up like this, and I don't know where's the armor, what's enchanted with what, and my boots are about to break. Boom, my boots popped in the middle of the fight, and I don't know what to do. I quickly click on extra boots, and oops, I put Proj boots on myself instead of putting the Prot 2 boots. So what I recommend is knowing exactly where your armor is. That's like one of the biggest tips I can give at the moment. I use the top left of my inventory to do that. So you can do top, like whatever is comfortable to you. That's the best solution for you. So whatever is easy for you to remember, that's what I think you should do. So what I recommend is doing like putting your armor from best to worst. If everything is like Proj, blast, whatever, it doesn't really matter, you just put it in a row. But if it's like Prot 2, let's imagine that's Prot 1, then you put the Prot 2 above and then the Prot 1 under. You know the Prot 2 will always be above. Prot 3 above the Prot 2, Prot 4 above the Prot 3, and not etc. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. So that's about the armor. About the other items, arrows, it doesn't really matter where you put them because it's not something you're gonna need in your inventory. Food, Um, Obviously, same thing. It doesn't really matter. Pickaxe. I think you should know usually where your pickaxe is in case you get locked up and you don't want to get obsidian trapped. You want to like go away quickly and your pickaxe is not in inventory. I think it's important for you to know at least where your pickaxe is at all times. You're gonna mess it up. I mess it up. Everyone messes it up. You just like it's something extra that might save you in a situation you thought you wouldn't need it, you wouldn't know about it, or whatever like the situation may be. As far as the other items, anvil, like if you know where all of your items are, just gonna make everything way faster for you in UHC, and it's gonna save you a lot more times. A lot more times. That's very good London, but it's gonna save you a lot of time. So what I like to do, obviously I have 3 armor sets, so let's imagine that just here's this extra row, and those all the items in my inventory. Usually you're gonna see something like this because here's this extra boots. So instead of having my lava here, I put it here, or here, or here. So I always know, like I'll know for myself where it is, but I'll always know in case. Let's go to game mode 0. I'll always know that in case my lava popped out, I can quickly go place my lava in my inventory in the middle of the fight and keep fighting. What I like to do when I lose one of my lavas, I like to get the empty bucket in my inventory instead of my either crafting tables or my pickaxe that will be in the number 9 slot. 100% of the time that's what we'll have, either a pickaxe or a crafting table. Other than that, sometimes maybe food because I'm running, so I don't know, like I don't expect something to fight, but that's what I like to do. So what I like to do when I fight in situations after I lost my first lava, I lava them, pick it back up while they're on fire. You need to know the timing of your ping. Everyone's ping is different. You need to figure it out yourself. That's a different topic for a different video. That's probably one of the Minecraft wiki gods can do. I'm not much of a guru on this. And I quickly try to pick up the water as they try to water themselves. And there's a lot of predictions coming to this tactic, but I think it's very useful, and that's why you see other times I can quick drop like people. So that's pretty much that. Other than that, like let's say the last tip I can give you about your inventory management. Let's say your final 10 UHC. You have a stack of gaps, and you have speed as well, but you don't know what to do with your inventory. You have so much space so you don't know, like you can't have all the speed in your inventory, so you need to throw some stuff out of your inventory. In these scenarios, what I like to do, get rid of because a lot of the stuff you're not gonna need them at the end of the game. There's no point saving them, and a lot of the time you're gonna see me throw them out of my inventory. So basically what I like to do, throw the enchant table, you're not gonna need it. Throw the diamonds, you're not gonna need it. Shovel you can save just in case. Books, you're not gonna need them. Iron, you're probably not gonna need them. And food, exactly, you're not gonna need them. If you have a stack of gaps, it's gonna last you for a lot of time, and when you're like chug fighting, your saturation keeps going up, you're not gonna need the food. So there you already create 4 items out of your inventory. Crafting tables, always nice to have. Golden apples, like apples and gold. If you have a lot of filling, like 2 stacks of gaps, I suggest throwing apples and the gold as well, because those extra 5 to 6 gaps you might get from killing another player with 2 stacks of gaps is not gonna make a big difference, and it's just 2 extra slots you might need them for something important, like picking up armor quickly, picking up an extra rod, picking up the fire sword, a better sword, or whatever it is. That's a lot of things that I see like shit ton of people do that I think it's wrong. So I hope those like tips about your inventory management were good. I literally just did it at the top of my head. I didn't even prepare this video, except for like putting items in the fucking chest. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it, and yeah, I'll try to think about more topics like that that doesn't necessarily involve how to get better at PvP, cheat breaker, DNS, Steam release settings and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya.